Hi, welcome to Beef Cattle Institute's Ask the Experts, where our experts will answer your questions. Happy to have you listening with us, and happy to have these guys with me today as well. Dr. Philip Lancaster, who does nutrition here at K-State. Hi, Philip.
Hi, Brad.
Dr. Bob Larson, who does repro here. I had to pause and see exactly what you did.
What do I do? Yeah.
This week I'm going to say reproduction epidemiology. Hi, Bob.
Hello.
And I'm Brad White, and we'll be sharing with you today at our opportunity to answer some of your questions. As always, if you have a question for us, you can email us at bci@ksu.edu. Our format for this is we've got about 5 minutes, and we're going to be able to talk through the answers to your question, and each of these guys will get a chance to answer, and as they respond, they'll get a score of up to 10 points. Today's question is one we get frequently, which is related to mineral feeding, and the actual listener question is, how should I manage my mineral supplementation plan to promote a good breed up on my cows? Or I'm going to interpret it as a good first service conception rate. Philip?
So I think the most important thing with mineral supplementation is intake. If we provide mineral as a free choice mineral in a mineral tub or mineral feeder, not every cow eats the a proper amount. And so to get a good breed up, you've got to have the mineral nutrition for each individual cow, not the herd average. And so I think one of the best ways to do it is to provide that mineral supplement in a hand-fed feed supplement that you're probably already delivering to those cows this time of year anyway. And so just mix it right into that feed supplement and deliver it all at the same time, and you ensure everybody is eating it.
Excellent. Great points. I like the individual management, the intake, but it is going to be labor intensive. 8 points for Philip out of the gate, Bob.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good answer. I wish I had gotten to go first because I would have said something like intake as well. But I do think it's important to look at the minerals that we want to supply to the cattle and make sure that we're providing a good mineral package. That's easy to say. It's a little harder to define exactly what I mean. But basically, we start with the macro minerals of calcium and phosphorus. Make sure that we've got a mineral package that delivers those. And I do prefer a hand delivered, but a free choice is also acceptable if we need to. And then you look at some trace minerals as well. And to be honest, from a reproductive standpoint, in many herds, a relatively straightforward mineral package will provide everything they need to have a good breed up. But every once in a while, you run into a herd, and usually it's because of some soil type differences or possibly some plant differences, where you do have some trace mineral antagonisms and some issues where you need a more specific trace mineral package for that area. And so it's kind of one of those, my answer is, on the trace mineral side, some people are too worried about it because, gosh, there's a lot of herds that do pretty well with a pretty basic package. And then a few herds aren't worried enough about it because there are some times when you can have some antagonisms that really make a difference. So know your situation.
Excellent. And I think great answer, know your situation, because it varies by region. Even within relatively small regions, you can see big differences. So 8 points for Bob as well. Philip, back to you on as a follow-up to this question. I'm really looking at promoting reproductive success, right? Especially early in that period. Beyond individual feeding, anything I should do relative to my mineral, or I'll even open it up broader to my nutrition program.
Well, just making sure those cows are in good body condition score at the beginning of the breeding season, or even really at calving, is the most important thing as far as getting a good breed up. From the mineral package standpoint, just making sure that it does balance with like Bob said, the conditions you're at in your ranch, your soil types, any antagonisms that you have to deal with, and whether you need a chelated mineral in that package to manage some of those antagonisms, or making sure that it matches with your forage as well. And so, minerals from different parts of the country are not formulated for your particular area, and so making sure you're getting something that's formulated for your type of forages in your particular area.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cheat maybe, in that a lot of times we also deliver vitamins, particularly vitamin A or AD and K or AD and E, and in our mineral package. And vitamin A is something that if they're low, we can see some negative effects with reproduction as well. So I'm going to throw the vitamin A package in because I want to look at that and see how much is being delivered in my mineral package, and do I need to add some additional. We can even use an injectable vitamin A if necessary. So I'm going to throw vitamin A in there with my mineral package discussion.
Excellent. And I think both of those are great points, but adding the vitamin A, especially when we're in a drought year, really important. Bob ends up with 9, Philip with 8. Thank you for joining us today. Happy to have any questions that you may want us to answer. You can send us an email at bci@ksu.edu.